Hi, my name is Kofi Chermating, and I'm the Technical Application Specialist for the Metalite system here at Tremco.
My name is Gerardo Guzman, Production Manager.
And today we're going to be walking you through the installation of the Metalite 8000 system. The Metalite 8000 is a drained back ventilated rain screen system comprised of MCM panels or metal composite material. The particular panels that we'll be installing for you today are aluminum, so that is an aluminum composite material. That can also be found in zinc or other metals if your project needs it. This system is suitable for interior or exterior claddings. And today we'll be getting into the installation, and I'll talk to you a little bit about the tools that you need. Okay, I'm going to go over the recommended tools to complete this installation. Glass suction cup, level, we've got left, right, and center snips, C-clamps, pry bar, tape measure, knife, shims. And our shims, we have 3 different size shims for what we need. Fasteners, chalk line, dead blow hammer, mallet, impact drill, speed square, and a larger level. And also we want you to keep in mind safety as you're completing the install. So here's the necessary PPE to complete this installation safely. You want cut resistant gloves, high-vis vests, hard hat, safety glasses, and steel toe boots. Before we install our panels, we prep the wall with ExoAir 230 air and weather barrier. Then we install our Z-girts onto the wall that will attach our panel system. And for the windows, we treated those with ExoAir 110 AT adhesive applied flexible flashing membrane. To begin our panel installation, we will be fastening these starter extrusions to our Z-girts. Our Z-girts are 16 inches on center to match the stud layout, and we will be fastening these to the Z-girts to match that 16 inches on center. Please note that starter extrusions are required to start every new panel sequence either horizontally or vertically.
Starter extrusions come in stock lengths to be measured and field cut.
Metalite extrusions are attached to the vertical Z-girts using number 12 to 14 drill flex fasteners.
Once starter extrusion is attached, confirm the length of starter spline to be field cut from stock length.
Field cut starter spline identified by marking on backside using aviator snips. Remember to remove protective plastic film from face of spline prior to installing it.
Position starter spline in the extrusions and snap into place by using a rubber mallet. Splines are designed to friction fit into the aluminum extrusions. Install vertical starter extrusion at inside corner in a similar way.
Confirm measurement for vertical spline to be field cut from stock length.
Always remember to remove the protective plastic film from splines prior to installing them. Attach starter extrusion to every vertical Z-girth spaced at 16 inches on center. Please note that the starter extrusion has a slight indented groove to be used as a fastener guide. To plumb walls, always be sure to insert plastic shims between the face of the Z and the backside of the aluminum extrusions. Splines for corner conditions will be back routed in the shop and shipped with the panels. Corner splines will also need to be field measured and field cut to size.
26 and 360. Another vertical starter extrusion is installed to allow for installation sequence from inside corner to the left and also to the right.
Two-piece termination extrusions on panels are taped together for transport. Field cut tape to release extrusions.
First row of panels is ready to be installed. Identify panel tag on shop drawings and pull panel from crate. Use suction cups to lift and carry panel to the wall location.
Lift bottom of panel over the starter extrusion and then drop panel down and slide to the right to ensure proper engagement at both bottom and right side.
Using a pry bar, lift the bottom of panel and set shims in place to allow for 1/2 inch bottom reveal.
Do the same on both ends of panel, and then make sure the panel is level at the top prior to fastening.
Make slight adjustments as needed to make sure first row of panels is leveled and plumb.
Fasten the top panel extrusion to the vertical Z-girts using number 12 to 14 by 1 inch drill flex fasteners.
At the left side termination, use a pry bar to slide out the two-piece extrusion to allow for fastening and receiving the modified spline.
Modified splines are used for all termination conditions where the panel system ends.
Alright, these are the splines that we use for the Metalite 8000 system. We have this spline here with the scored back that is used at all locations that you have starter extrusions. We have this spline that is very similar in appearance, but it doesn't have the score. And the difference between the two is that this is 1/16 inch smaller than the other. And we have this piece, which is the thinnest of the three, and you use it at end closures. Once panel is installed properly, field measure for the top of panel spline and field cut from stock lengths. So sometimes when you're putting in your splines, the dimensions aren't exactly perfect, but that's not an issue at all. You can use clear tape. Once you've taped it in place, that is a temporary hold, and once you've put your next panel in place, it won't be able to move.
Install second panel working from inside corner to the right by using the same steps. Lift bottom of panel over the starter extrusions and then slide to the left to secure both the bottom and left side of panel.
Shim bottom of panel to create a 1/2 inch reveal and ensure top of panel is leveled and plumb.
Attach the top of the panel to the vertical C-girts and the right side of the panel to the horizontal bridging as shown. Please note that typical panel installation requires the top and right side of panel attachment only, thus allowing the bottom and left side to free float. This is critical for thermal expansion and contraction of the panel system.
So one thing that we do here at Tremco is we palletize your panels in the order that you're going to need them. So what I mean by that is if you see here, there's a panel number on the back of each panel, and those will correspond with your plans so that when you open your pallet, the first panel on top is going to be the first panel that you need to install. This concludes our installation of the Metalite 8000 system. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get more information, please visit dryvit.com or reach out to your local sales rep to see about attending a training in person. Thank you.